All right, Sandra, let's bring in Ambassador Mark Regev, senior advisor to Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and the former Israeli ambassador to the UK. Mark, it's good to catch up with you. It's been a while since you and I have chatted.
John.
Wanted to ask you about the good news regarding Private Ori Megidish. Can you give us any details on how she was rescued overnight?
I can only tell you it was a special operations combined with our elite forces, together with intelligence, Israel's Shin Bet, which has assets on the ground, and we're very glad that she's at home, that she's safe, that she's healthy, and she's with her family. I think all Israelis are celebrating the fact that she was rescued.
The fact that she was rescued in a military operation, does it give you some hope that other hostages may be able to be freed by the IDF without negotiations with Hamas?
First of all, I hope so. Obviously, there'll be a major effort underway, but we have to restate the uncomfortable truth that we're dealing with a brutal, horrific enemy. They're extremists, they're barbaric. We saw the violence they're capable of. These people, they're not humanitarians. They're the opposite of that. And we have to understand the people that we are dealing with. And the people who are our people who are being held hostage, they're in terrible danger.
Yeah.
And while we'll make a maximum effort to get them out, we have to do our best, but it's a formidable circumstance.
On the subject of negotiations, our Trey Yingst was reporting that senior Israeli officials met with Qatari officials over the weekend to try to push forward the idea of the release of at least some hostages. Where do those negotiations stand now?
John, I can't go into that. I can only say that the idea of trying to get them out is at the top of our agenda. We believe that the military operation and keeping the pressure up on Hamas is a way to facilitate their release. We think that diplomatic pressure on Hamas's friends, their allies in the Middle East, that's another way of getting them out. And that combination is going to get us more people out in the end.
Yeah, I just want to point out, Mark, as we're speaking, we're showing this display there in Israel of the empty beds representing all of the hostages who are still in Hamas custody. Our old friend Dennis Ross, on the subject of an Israeli ceasefire with mounting international pressure on Israel, wrote something in the New York Times. It's significant coming from Ross because, as you know, he probably has done more than any other American diplomat to try to achieve peace between Israel and the Palestinians. He wrote this: "In the past, I might have favored a ceasefire with Hamas during a conflict with Israel. But today, it is clear to me that peace is not going to be possible now or in the future as long as Hamas remains intact and in control of Gaza. Hamas's power and ability to threaten Israel and subject Gazan civilians to ever more rounds of violence must end." Coming from Dennis Ross, I mean, that is a pretty definitive statement that the situation on the ground has to change, because he has always held out hope that there's a peaceful solution here. He doesn't see one in this case.
Well, I think we all have to understand that anyone who wants to see peace in the Middle East has to see that Hamas is a major problem. They're going to oppose any peace. They're going to oppose any reconciliation. I mean, they say openly, yes, that the Jewish state, my country, has no right to exist, not in any borders. They say openly that any Arab leader who negotiates with Israel is a traitor to Islam and a traitor to the Arab world. And, John, you know what they believe has to be done to traitors. And finally, they say every Jew, every Israeli is a legitimate target for murder, for their terrorism. These people oppose peace and reconciliation, and anyone who wants to see a better and more peaceful Middle East has to support Israel in our fight against Hamas.
You know, just anecdotally, you mentioned Arabs being seen as traitors. We spoke a week and a half ago with the chief of United Hatzalah, who said that he had an Arab volunteer who was captured by Hamas, and he was tortured worse than any Israeli was. So they're definitely after anybody and everybody who's out there being a part of Israel. Mark, it's great to catch up with you. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
I look forward to that, John.
All right, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.